Let's be real for a moment. MS does so much more than just change your body. It can reach right into your heart and mess with your calm, your peace, your very sense of self. It's the invisible storm that rages inside while you're just trying to get through the day. It can make the smallest, most ordinary things feel like climbing a mountain. It's what makes you drop your keys on a perfectly normal Tuesday and suddenly find yourself sitting on the floor, weeping. Not for the keys, but for the overwhelming weight of it all. It's the raw, unfiltered truth that so many of us are living with, often in silence. Today, we're going to bring it into the light. No sugarcoating. I remember one afternoon I was supposed to meet a dear friend for lunch. I had been looking forward to it, a bright spot in a long week. But when I woke up, a profound, bone-deep fatigue had settled over me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I couldn't move. I couldn't think. I had to make the call, "I'm so sorry, but I can't make it." The guilt that followed was immense, whispering that I was letting people down. That single canceled plan felt like a monumental failure. The tears were hot with frustration and a deep, aching sadness. This is the conversation we need to have. This is the truth that needs a voice. When this illness touches your brain, which it does, your emotions can take a ride you never bought a ticket for. Anger can flare up from nowhere. Sadness can wash over you while you're watching a commercial. Joy can feel distant and muted. This is not a character flaw. This is not you being too sensitive or weak. This is a physiological, neurological reality of multiple sclerosis. It is real, it is valid, and it deserves our compassion and attention. So many people living with MS have stories just like these. You are not alone. They wake up already exhausted from a battle they fought in their sleep. A low-grade sadness clings to them all day. They wrestle with the guilt of saying no to protect their energy. They experience wild swings in mood that feel disconnected from their circumstances. They grieve the life they had, the person they were, and the future they once imagined. This is the journey, and you are not walking it alone. I'm talking about the time you're standing in the grocery store aisle, staring at a wall of salad dressings, and your brain just stops. The choices are overwhelming, the lights are too bright, the sounds are too loud, and you can't remember what you came for. In that moment, you might feel a surge of panic, a desperate need to just abandon your cart and run. It's a fatigue meltdown, a brain fog pile up. And you might laugh to hide the sheer terror of feeling so lost. No, honey, you're not losing your mind. So let's break down the science of why this happens, but let's do it in a way that makes sense. No big, confusing medical terms, just a simple story. Imagine your brain is a huge, bustling city, full of intricate roads and highways. These roads are your nerves. They carry messages all over the city. To your legs to tell them to walk, to your hands to tell them to grip, to the parts of your brain that regulate your feelings, happiness, sadness, fear. Electrical signals are the cars, zipping along these roads, delivering messages quickly and efficiently. Now, MS comes into the city like a construction crew, digging up random sections of the roads. This damage is called a lesion. It's caused by inflammation. When a road is damaged, the messages can't get through as smoothly. They might get rerouted onto a bumpy side street, or stuck. So when your brain tells your leg to move, the message can arrive late or not at all. When we talk about how MS affects your mind and your spirit, we're really talking about a few specific powerful forces that can show up uninvited. Think of them as the four horsemen of MS moods: depression, anxiety, uncontrollable emotional swings, deep, quiet grief. These aren't just bad moods. They are clinical, tangible changes that stem directly from the disease process, the stress of living with it, medications we take to manage it. Understanding them, naming them, is the first step toward taking back some of your power. You can't fight an enemy you can't see, so let's turn the lights on and look them right in the eye. Depression and MS is more than just feeling sad. It's a persistent low mood, loss of interest in things you once loved, worthlessness, or excessive guilt. It's the heavy feeling that makes getting out of bed feel like a heroic act. One of the most powerful is therapy. Talking to a professional can be life-changing. A good therapist can give you a safe space to unload fear, grief, and frustration. They can teach concrete strategies like cognitive behavioral therapy to manage negative thoughts and anxiety. Medication can also be an incredible tool. There is no shame in needing an antidepressant or anti-anxiety medication. Medications can act like skilled mechanics repairing communication systems and balancing neurotransmitters. It's not about erasing feelings, it's about turning down the volume on the static so you can hear your own voice. Conversations with your neurologist or psychiatrist help find the right fit. Never underestimate the power of community. Support groups, online or in person, can be a revelation. The first time you hear someone else voice the exact same fear you've held lifts a weight. You realize you are not alone. They give genuine friendship. You don't have to perform or pretend. You can just be. Learning to laugh at the absurdities doesn't erase the hardship, but it gives you a moment of release. Creative outlets give emotions a place to go: journaling, painting, singing, gardening. Practice rest without guilt. Resting is not laziness. It is part of your treatment plan. It is you taking care of you. This journey is not meant to be a solo mission. We are social creatures and we heal in community. I want to invite you right now to share one small mental health moment you've had with MS. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Maybe it was a moment of frustration. Maybe it was a moment of unexpected joy. Maybe it was a moment you felt understood. Share in the comments. This is a judgment-free zone. Your story matters. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that their mental health matters too. Your story is a beacon, a light that can help someone else find their way through the darkness. When you share your truth, you create a safe space for others. I know this has been a heavy conversation, but I hope you feel a sense of release in its honesty. The most important thing I want you to take away today is this: you are not your symptoms. You are not your fatigue. You are not your brain fog. You are not your darkest days. You are a whole person, full of stories, full of dreams. MS may be a part of your story, but it does not get to be the whole story. You are still here. And that, my friend, is everything. That is strength.